Well, hey, good evening. Happy Wednesday. And welcome to Quick Bite History Live Show, where we do our best to have a little fun with history. Tonight, we present a very special live show with two exciting rounds of robot speed painting. Hey, I see people checking in already. Please do check in. In round one, we present the 20 brightest stars of Hollywood's golden age. Watch as iconic classic movie stars slowly emerge through the magic of our unique digital speed painting. After a quick preview of The Secret Star, our new long-form story, we will roll out our robots for round two, and this one will be the most influential figures of the American Revolution. So you might want to pull out your personal assistant there for a little help on that one, where pivotal historical figures are revealed in real time. If you haven't checked in now, check in. I see Arena's here. I see Jan's here. I see Isabella is here. So that's awesome. Now let me fire up the first round and we'll get going, okay? Here we go. Now remember, you guys know the rules. I do the painting, our robots do the painting, you guys do the guessing. Again, Hollywood's golden age brightest stars. This actor was born in Ohio in 1901 and began his film career in silent films before transitioning to talkies. Known for his rugged charm, he often played roles where tough yet tender, capturing hearts of many. He starred alongside Vivian Leigh in one of the most famous films of all time during the American Civil War. His most iconic role was as Rhett Butler, where his line, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn," became legendary. He was dubbed the King of Hollywood. He was a leading man in films Gone with the Wind and It Happened One Night. Gable Clark, there you go. Close. Clark Gable, perhaps. Yes, you have it, Jed. Very good. Absolutely. All right, next up. She was born as Norma Jean Mortison in Los Angeles in 1926. Known for her platinum blonde hair, she became a major sex symbol of the 1950s and 1960s. She starred in comedies like Gentlemen Prefer Blonde and How to Marry a Millionaire. Hey, Anna. Hey, Mary Jo. Her performance of Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend is iconic. Her famous subway great scene in The 7-Year Itch made her a cultural icon. There you go. You got it. I'm just going to zoom in my comments so I can see them a little better. There we go. Mary Jo. Jan. Aaron. Hey, Aaron. Everybody's got this one. All right, they'll get a little. Again, we're doing the 20 brightest stars of the golden age of Hollywood. And that was indeed Marilyn Monroe. Okay, next up. This gentleman was born in 1899 in New York City. He started his career on Broadway before moving to Hollywood. He often played tough, cynical characters in crime dramas and film noir. Hey, everybody. He famously played Rick Blaine in the film set in Casablanca during World War II. Known for the line, "Here's looking at you, kid." He starred in Casablanca. Errol Flynn was a little before this guy. There you go. Now you got it. How much delay is there? A little bit of delay, not too bad. Okay. That is correct, Jan. Can you name another movie he was in, maybe? Who knows another movie? Humphrey Bogart. Humphrey Bogart. All right, next up. Born in 1907 in Connecticut, she had a career spanning over 6 decades. She was known for her fiercely independent spirit and often played strong-willed characters. She won her first Academy Award for Morning Glory in 1933. She starred alongside Spencer Tracy in 9 films, forming a legendary on-screen partnership. She holds the record for the most Best Actress Oscar wins with 4. There you go. You've got it. You've got it. I don't know if the robot's doing her justice, that photo. Maybe not. What do you guys think? That's correct. Everybody's got this one. Katharine Hepburn, 4 Academy Awards. Wow. She was born in 1907 in Connecticut. And she starred in 6 films with Spencer Tracy. 9 films with Spencer Tracy. Next up, born in Archibald Leach in 1904 in England. He became one of Hollywood's leading men. Known for his charming, debonair demeanor, he starred in both comedies and dramas. He worked frequently with director Alfred Hitchcock in films like Suspicion and North by Northwest. His suave character was immortalized in the screwball comedy Bringing Up Baby. No, that's not it yet. He is remembered for his line, Judy, 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 with an English accent, even though he never actually said it in a film. Gregory Peck's it's who it looks like, but it's Cary Grant. Cary Grant. Cary Grant's the correct answer there. All right, let's try again. Born in 1908 in Massachusetts, she was known for her intense acting style. She was one of the first women to demand strong, complex roles in Hollywood. She won her first Academy Award for a film called Dangerous in 1935. She starred in All About Eve, where she delivered the famous line, "Fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be a bumpy night." There you go. Kind of looked like Rock Hudson before too, didn't it? I see the correct answer on the board. Her expressive eyes earned her the nickname the First Lady of the American Screen. Correct. I see the correct answer. Famous for those eyes, I imagine. I've seen a few of the old movies, but I don't think I saw any of them originally. Betty Davis. Betty Davis, spelled like Bet Davis, but pronounced Betty Davis. There you go. Next up, born in 1908 in Pennsylvania. He had a distinctive drawling voice. That might be enough to get it. And down-to-earth persona. He frequently collaborated with director Frank Capra on films like Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. He served as a bomber pilot in World War II, reaching the rank of Brigadier General. That's surprising. He starred in the holiday classic It's a Wonderful Life. That's correct. I see the correct answer. Although we like to say James Stewart around here. That's correct. Jimmy Stewart is indeed the correct answer. He was also known for his role as George Bailey. He helped define the American everyman. He was born in 1908 in Pennsylvania. A down-to-earth persona, Jimmy Stewart. Okay, next up. Born in 1929 in Belgium. She became one of Hollywood's most iconic actresses. She was a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador later in life, advocating for children's rights. Known for her grace and elegance, she starred in Roman Holiday, earning her an Academy Award. Her role as Holly Golightly in Breakfast at Tiffany's is one of the most memorable. She also popularized the little black dress and pearls look in Breakfast at Tiffany's. Correct. Two correct answers. Yes, indeed. This is Audrey Hepburn. Anybody know another film she was in, perhaps? Another movie? Those are certainly the most famous. Breakfast at Tiffany's and Roman Holiday. Okay, next up. I know this guy. Born Marion Morrison in 1907 in Iowa, he became an iconic figure in Western films. He often played the role of the all-American cowboy or soldier. His breakthrough role was in Stagecoach, directed by John Ford. He starred in classics like The Searchers and True Grit, winning an Oscar for the latter. That's correct. We have the right answer already up there. You guys are doing pretty good on these. They're right up your era. Known as the Duke, he is synonymous with rugged American masculinity. That's correct. Everybody's got it. John Wayne. Who can name some more movies? Who knows another movie? John Wayne. All right, we're halfway home. We're going to number 10. Born in 1932 in London, she became a child star in the early 1940s. She was known for her striking violet eyes and glamorous lifestyle. She won her first Academy Award for Butterfield 8 in 1960. She played Cleopatra in the lavish 1963 epic film, making her the highest paid actress at the time. Correct. I see the right answer up there. Her tumultuous love life and marriages were as famous as her acting career. Is that true? I guess so. That's a pretty good picture of her. I think the robots did her well on this one. What do you think? Looks pretty good. Elizabeth Taylor. Who can name a couple of her husbands? Who's got a couple husbands? All right, I guess we'll move on. Born Frances Ethel Gum in 1922 in Minnesota, she began her career as a child performer. She had a powerful and emotive singing voice that captivated audiences. Her breakthrough role was as Dorothy Gale in The Wizard of Oz. She sang Over the Rainbow, which became her signature song. She is remembered as one of the greatest entertainers of the 20th century. Who knows this one? There you go. Hands first. Gotta type quick, I think. Judy Garland is indeed the correct answer. Judy Garland, one of the 20 brightest stars of the golden age of Hollywood. Next up, let's go back a little further in time. Born Frederick Austerlitz in 1899 in Nebraska. He was known for his incredible dance skills. He began his career in vaudeville before transitioning to Broadway and Hollywood. He partnered with Ginger Rogers in a series of successful musicals. I've watched some of those. They're pretty entertaining. The musical numbers are just incredible in some of those. He starred in Top Hat and Swing Time, showcasing his impeccable dance routines. He is often regarded as the greatest dancer in film history. That's correct. Jan just ruling the roost here. Gene Kelly. Oh. Was Gene Kelly a dancer? I didn't. I guess that's true. Fred Astaire. Fred Astaire is the correct answer. I bet you can get the next one. Born Virginia Catherine McMath in 1911 in Missouri, she was a talented actress, singer, and dancer. She began her career in vaudeville and Broadway before moving to Hollywood. She formed a legendary dance partnership with Fred Astaire. She won an Academy Award for her dramatic role in Kitty Foyle. She was known for her roles in musicals. She famously did everything Fred did, but backwards in high heels. I think that was one of the things when I was doing some research, they said she's still the best backwards dancer in high heels. Who knows? I don't think I see the correct answer up there. I'm sure you guys have it. Probably it's a little lag. Had Starlink go down last night for an hour. That was horrible. It's the first time it's ever happened. Ginger Rogers. Ginger Rogers is indeed the correct answer. Ginger Rogers. I thought you'd get that. Okay, next up, born Frank James Cooper. Frank James Cooper. In 1901, in Montana, he had a calm, understated acting style. He often portrayed quiet, heroic characters in westerns and dramas. He won his first Academy Award for Sergeant York in 1941. He starred in classic westerns like High Noon, earning another Oscar. He was also known for his roles in films like Mr. Deeds Goes to Town and Pride of the Yankees. There you go. I see the correct answer up there. Jan and Mary Jo, almost at the same time. That is correct. I think I remember seeing the movie Pride of the Yankees with Gary Cooper. Gary Cooper. That's the correct answer. All right, we got 5 more, I think. This lady was born in 1915 in Sweden. She became one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses. She was known for her natural beauty and intense acting talent. She won her first Academy Award for Gaslight in 1944, and she starred in Casablanca opposite Humphrey Bogart. Her performance as Lisa Lund in Casablanca is one of the most iconic in film history. There you go. That's the correct answer. Well, so she kind of looks like Ginger Rogers the way the robot drew her. I can see that. It's almost the same. I don't do two of the same usually, unless the robot makes a mistake, which could happen. I think Aaron's on delay. That's the only explanation. All right, next up, here we go. Born Lucille Fay LaSure in 1904 in Texas. She had a career that spanned 5 decades. She began her career as a dancer before transitioning to acting in silent films. She won an Academy Award for her role in Mildred Pierce. She starred in the thriller, this will give it away, I think, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, alongside Bette Davis. She was known for her fierce screen presence and dramatic roles. She remains a Hollywood legend. Who's got it? Not Loretta Young. It was Joan Crawford. We'll wait for Aaron's answer to come in correct in a minute. Sorry, you've got a little delay there. Cindy's here. Hey, Cindy, you have it. Joan Crawford. Okay, quick, I got to catch up. Born in 1900 in Wisconsin, he was known for his naturalistic acting style. He frequently collaborated with director John Ford and actress Katharine Hepburn. He won back-to-back Academy Awards for Captain's Courageous and Boys Town. He starred in a classic film. He starred in classic films like Guess Who's Coming to Dinner and Inherit the Wind. His on-screen chemistry with Katharine Hepburn made them one of Hollywood's most famous pairs. Who knows? Spencer Tracy. I don't know. Maybe we don't remember him at that age. We remember him at an older age. Anyway, we're getting towards the end. We got three more. Born Vivian Mary Hartley in 1913 in India, she became a British film and stage actress. She won 2 Academy Awards for Best Actress during her career. Her portrayal of Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind made her an international star. She also played Blanche DuBois in A Streetcar Named Desire, earning her a second Oscar. That's right, Jan's got it. Jan's got high-speed internet too. You guys have good speed on the internet over there. Known for her beauty and talent, she remains one of the most celebrated actresses of all time. Cindy's got high-speed internet here. Myself and Aaron don't have this high speed. That's correct. Vivian Lee. And here we go, last 2. Born Betty Joan Persky in 1924 in New York City, she started as a fashion model. She had a distinctive husky voice and a sultry look, making her an instant screen presence. She made her film debut in To Have and Have Not, opposite Humphrey Bogart. She and Bogart formed one of Hollywood's most famous couples, both on and off screen. Known for her roles in film noir classics like The Big Sleep and Key Largo. Lauren Hepburn. I think you got half of it right there. And Cindy's got the other half. Jan has the first half, and Cindy has the second half. Very good. That's right, Lauren, but come on. And I think the robots did her pretty good there. Not bad. Not a bad painting. Okay, we're on to the last one. Okay, let's see who can get it. Born in 1924 in Nebraska. This gentleman revolutionized acting with his method approach. He starred in A Streetcar Named Desire, both on Broadway and in the film adaptation. He won his first Academy Award for On the Waterfront. He portrayed Vito Corleone in The Godfather, earning him his second Oscar. He was also known for his intense and powerful performances. He is considered one of the greatest actors in film history. This is obviously a young rendition. The robots chose to do a young rendition of one of the greatest actors in film history. All right, everybody's got it now. Everybody's got it now. All right, Joe, I think you had it first. Jan, Cindy. Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando is the correct answer. All right, well, you guys did pretty good. That was a pretty fun round. Now, the second round will be up in just a second. I also want to premiere this will be a 60-second short. And it's a premiere of an upcoming 20-minute video that is called Secret Star. And it features a famous actress who became a spy. And so I'll go ahead and run the video, and then you guys can figure out who it is. And then we'll move right into round two, which is Heroes of the American Revolution. So that'll be a little harder than the Golden Age stars, but hopefully you guys can get the Patriots. So here we go. Secret Star. Under the codename Agent Blue Angel, Dietrich underwent rigorous training to prepare for her new responsibilities. The OSS taught her the intricacies of propaganda, espionage techniques, and the art of covert communication. She learned how to handle confidential information, avoid detection, and navigate the dangerous waters of espionage. Despite the constant threat of exposure and the perilous nature of her assignments, her resolve never wavered. With her newfound skills, she was ready to use her talents not just to entertain, but to actively fight against the forces of evil threatening the world. Her transformation from star to spy had begun. All right, well, hopefully you guys are enticed to watch my long form video that'll probably be posted this weekend sometime, Saturday or Sunday. And we'll get it up there and hope you guys like it. Okay, let's go. Round two. He was born in Virginia in 1732 and became a land surveyor and farmer before entering politics. He served as a delegate to the First and Second Continental Congress. He was appointed as the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army during the American Revolutionary War. He led American forces to victory against the British at the Battle of Yorktown. All right, Jan's on the board. He became the first one's very easy. He became the first president of the United States, often referred to as the father of our country. All right. No, Cindy, but hold on to that answer because that will be coming up. Yes, George Washington is indeed. They'll get a little harder, I think. I think that's probably the easiest one to match. But I bet you get this one too. Born in Virginia in 1743, he was a prominent statesman and lawyer before the Revolution. He served as governor of Virginia during the Revolutionary War. He was a primary author of a significant document declaring the colony's independence. His famous words include, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal." No, Casey, you don't have it. He became the third president of the United States and founded the University of Virginia. Cindy knows it. It's the rendition by the robots that's throwing you off, right? This one is indeed Thomas Jefferson. There comes Erin's internet now. She's got the answer for the last one. Sorry, Erin. Between you and me, we got a little delay, I think. But you're getting all the answers correct. I can say that. Okay, number 3. Born in Boston in 1706, he was a painter, scientist, and inventor before becoming a politician. Wow. He is known for his experiments with electricity and his famous kite experiment. He served as an ambassador to France, securing crucial support for the American cause. He was one of the signers of the Treaty of Paris, which ended the Revolutionary War. Yes, I see the correct answer all over the board. He was one of the signers of I already said that. His face is on the US $100 bill. We all have lots of those in our drawer, I'm sure. I think everybody's got this one, and the picture's good. The robots did an excellent job with this painting up as well. Benjamin Franklin is indeed the correct answer. All right, we are doing the heroes of the American Revolution, and this gentleman was born in Massachusetts in 1735. He was a lawyer and diplomat before the Revolution. He was a strong advocate for independence by the Continental Congress. He served as the first vice president of the United States. He was a key diplomat in negotiating the Treaty of Paris, like Ben Franklin. And he did become the second president of the United States. There you go, Jan. Jan's got it. I think it's a pretty good picture. You never know how old they are with the gray wigs, right? They completely throw you off. America. This is indeed John Adams, the second president of the United States. He was a key diplomat, negotiating the Treaty of Paris as well. Moving on to number 5. This man was also born in Massachusetts in 1722. He was a political philosopher and one of the founding fathers. He was a leader of the Sons of Liberty, a group opposed to British policies. See if we can get this one. He helped organize the Boston Tea Party. That's a good one. He signed the Declaration of Independence, giving you lots of clues. He is often referred to as the father of the American Revolution. And I can give you the best clue. He's very famous for a darn good tasting beer. That's correct, Cindy. Cindy has it. Sam Adams. Samuel Adams is indeed the correct answer. Okay, number 6. Born in Virginia. This time in 1736, he was a lawyer and an orator. Known for his passionate speeches, he opposed the Stamp Act and other British policies. He served as governor of Virginia during the Revolution. His famous quote is, "Give me liberty or give me death." He was a leading advocate for the Bill of Rights. So again, he was a lawyer and an orator, and he was known for his passionate speeches. Who knows this one? This guy. There you go. I think Jan has it, and Cindy has it. This is indeed Patrick Henry. Patrick Henry is the correct answer. All right, moving on. Born in the West Indies in 1755, he was an orphan who moved to New York to pursue his education. He served as an aide de camp to General George Washington during the Revolutionary War. He was a key author of the Federalist Papers, advocating for the Constitution's notification. He became the first Secretary of the Treasury. He is the face on the U.S. $10 bill and the subject of a popular Broadway musical. That's how you got to get that one. Wasn't he in a Duel too? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Can't remember. Who knows this one? Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton is the right answer. All right, number 8. Another one of the founding fathers, born in Virginia in 1751. He was a political theorist and statesman. He was a key architect for the U.S. Constitution and Bill of Rights. He co-authored the Federalist Papers with Alexander Hamilton and John Jay. He served as the 4th president of the United States. He is often called the father of the Constitution. Who knows this one? No, John Hancock's just the guy with the big signature. That's it. This guy was supposed to be really short. He was a little guy. But very big in terms of American Revolutionary heroes. Who knows? Nobody's got this one, huh? James Madison. James Madison. Maybe it was the robot's picture wasn't adequate. You know, this one's lesser known. But good luck with number 9. Born in New York, 1745. He was a diplomat and one of the founding fathers. He served as the president of the Continental Congress. He was one of the negotiators of the Treaty of Paris that ended the Revolutionary War. He co-authored the Federalist Papers with Hamilton and Madison. So he's right in everything. He became first Chief Justice of the United States. He became the first Chief Justice of the United States. And he was right in the mix with everything, and he's definitely a lesser known name. Who knows? Maybe you won't forget it now that you learned something on Quick Bite History live show all the time. This is John Jay. John Jay, one of the key founding fathers, president of the Continental Congress. All right, I bet you'll know this one. This is a more famous name. Born in Massachusetts in 1735, he was a silversmith and a patriot. He was a member of the Sons of Liberty. Wasn't that a TV show about a motorcycle gang? And took part in the Boston Tea Party. He is famous for his midnight ride to warn the colonial militia of British troops approaching. His ride was immortalized in Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's poem. He also created an engraving depicting the Boston Massacre. Sons of Anarchy. Good show, huh? Wasn't that a good one? Sons of Anarchy, not Sons of Liberty. It's almost the same thing, but just a tiny bit different, just a little bit. This guy is Paul Revere. You guys know Paul Revere? Paul Revere. All right, that's half of them. We got 10 more heroes of the American Revolution to go. This guy was born in Rhode Island, 1742. He was a major general in the Continental Army. He was known for his successful Southern campaign during the Revolutionary War. Might have come over this area. We have a battlefield called Cowpens right near us here in the Revolutionary War. He served under General George Washington and was one of his most trusted officers. He used guerrilla tactics to wear down the British forces in the Carolinas. So that must have been his thing. He was right here. He is often credited with turning the tide of the war in the South. And actually, I had never heard of it. So I didn't know my Revolutionary War in very much detail if I didn't know this guy. But now everybody will know who we're talking about. This is Nathaniel Greene. Nathaniel Greene. All right, now most of us have heard of the next guy. Kind of an interesting story. He was born in France in 1757. He was a French aristocrat. Aristocrat, of course, and military officer. He volunteered to fight for the American cause and became a major general in the Continental Army. He developed a close friendship with George Washington. He played a key role in the siege of Yorktown, which led to the British surrender. He is remembered as a hero both in the United States and in France. Who remembers this guy? He has a title. This is Marquis de Lafayette. Marquis de Lafayette. One of the heroes of the American Revolution, to be certain. All right, here we go. I've seen this answer on the board before, so save your old answers. Born in Massachusetts, 1737, he was a wealthy merchant and prominent patriot. He was the president of the Second Continental Congress. Didn't know we had to. He was the first to sign the Declaration of Independence. There you go. That's why he did such a large signature. He served as governor of Massachusetts, and his name is synonymous with the signature due to his prominent signing of the Declaration. So here you go, Jan. You got your answer back. Oh, Aaron's got it. Well, Aaron got fast internet all of a sudden. Or she did the wrong answer for a previous one, and it's just now coming in. So that could be the case. Anyway, John Hancock is the correct answer. All right, let's move on. Very famous founding father, born in England, 1737. He was a political activist and a writer. He wrote the pamphlet Common Sense, advocating for American independence. Very important. He also wrote The American Crisis, which inspired American soldiers during the war. His works were very influential in swaying the public opinion towards independence. Critical character. He is often credited with helping to ignite the American Revolution through his writing. Who remembers? Actually, it's a pretty good picture from what I've seen. Everyone's doing good. It looks like David McKinnon, doesn't it? Thomas Paine. Thomas Paine is the guy who was the writer, the newspaper or pamphlet writer. All right, we got 5 more. Born in Virginia in 1732, he was a statesman and a patriot. He introduced the resolution for independence to the Continental Congress. He signed the Declaration of Independence. He served as president of the Continental Congress. He checked all the boxes. And he was a strong advocate for states' rights and the Articles of Confederation. A Virginia guy. Mr. Virginia here. Who knows? This is Richard Henry Lee. Richard Henry Lee is the correct answer here. Robot did pretty good. All right, a few more. Okay, here we go. Born in England in 1738, he was a British Army officer and colonial administrator. He led British forces during the American Revolutionary War. He won several key battles, including the Siege of Charleston. He surrendered to George Washington at the Siege of Yorktown. So I guess that's why we're calling him a hero here. Who is one of the main British guys you remember? His surrender effectively ended major combat operations in the American Revolution. Well, that's why we're including him in this list. He's important. He's the one who gave up. It's good. Who remembers his name? Redcoat. He's a redcoat. No, Thomas Paine. Oh, yeah, Thomas Paine from the last one. Correct answer. This is Charles Cornwallis. Charles Cornwallis. All right. Another kind of sideways important person in the Revolution was born in Connecticut in 1741. He was an early American hero turned traitor. He played a crucial role in the capture of Fort Ticonderoga. He led successful campaigns in the Battle of Saratoga before defecting. He attempted surrender at West Point to the British, but he was exposed. His name has become synonymous with treason in American history. Who knows who that is? Benedict Arnold. Benedict Arnold, of course. Benedict Arnold. Okay, we got a few more, three more. This gentleman, I didn't know was an American founding father patriot. Born in Boston, 1750. He was a bookseller turned military officer. He served as chief artillery officer for the Continental Army. He led the expedition to transport captured cannons from Fort Ticonderoga to Boston. He played a key role in the siege of Yorktown. He became the first Secretary of War under George Washington after the Revolution. He's a little more obscure. They got harder right here at the end. Maybe the last one. Who knows? Anybody got a guess at this one? This guy's name was Henry Knox. Henry Knox. He played a key role in the siege of Yorktown, and he became the first Secretary of War under George Washington. Keep throwing that Peyton Randolph out there. Maybe next week that'll be the answer. I'll have to look it up to find out what the question is. Born in South Carolina in 1732, he was a military officer known as, oh, here you go. I saw this answer already on the board. The Swamp Fox. He employed guerrilla tactics to harass British forces in the South. He led a small band of militia in daring raids and ambushes. We learned that from the Cherokee up here. His efforts helped disrupt British supply lines and communications. He is considered one of the fathers of modern guerrilla warfare. Holy smokes. How'd you know that Swamp Fox would come? But I haven't seen his name though. Have you posted his name previously? I don't see his name up there. Gotta throw some more names on the wall. Francis Marion, father of guerrilla warfare. Holy smokes. All right, last one of the evening. Born in Connecticut in 1738, he was a farmer, businessman, and soldier. He led the Green Mountain Boys in capturing Fort Ticonderoga. He attempted to invade Canada, but was captured by British forces. Uh-oh. He was imprisoned in England. They took him back on a boat for several years before being released. Bummer, dude. He is remembered as a folk hero and a fierce advocate for American independence. Who is this? And I can give you the final good clue if you like. He's known for his good furniture. His American historic furniture. What do you call that kind of furniture? American whatever. Who knows? Known for furniture and a founding father. Ethan Allen, of course. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Hopefully it was fun for everybody. Anyway, I thank you guys and watch for my videos. I'm making more and more videos. I just posted one called The Real Housewives of Ancient Rome. So go check that out on the long form videos. Anyway, thanks again and good night.